Hi everybody, it's Andrea, aka Violet Kitty 411, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much to everybody who has been engaging, commenting, liking, subscribing. I do really much appreciate everything. And so let's just go ahead and continue having fun with this project. Now we are in Sim State University that is attached to Pleasant View and ready to do another house redesign. Today our clients are the Bright House. Jane, Martin, and Allegra wanted to escape the craziness of campus life and decided to find their own place. Can they still have the college experience, or will they just get lonely? So here are our three: Allegra Gorey, Jane Stacks, and Martin Rubin. And I have legitimately never played in Sim State University before. I just added this for this most recent redesign. Actually, I had added it to Belladonna Cove, but I never played there either. So this is the first I've ever gone in, so I don't know these Sims. So I actually went in and read their bios. I should have done that for the frat boys, but they're frat boys, so it was actually pretty clear what I should do with them. But I wanted to kind of get a feel for the lore, and apparently Mr. Castanova over here, Castanova, okay. He actually, a lot of women are kind of liking on him, not gonna lie, but we're not gonna worry about that. So we're going to try to give them happy lives and a happy house. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we've got here. So as we go into our build, tip it up. So it's a pretty small house. It's actually quite tiny. And it does have 2 decent sized bedrooms and 1.5 baths. And it's pretty simple. This is going to be a very, very straightforward build. So now that I've done this, I'm going to evict them. And just like I did with the frat boys, I'm going to remember that they have $69.34, and that is the budget I will be working with. Now, just like the frat house, when I evicted them, everything stayed intact. But also, just like the frat house, I don't like that it's on a lot that's much bigger than it's necessary. Even though 2x2 lots were officially released in Nightlife, they actually did exist as far back as the base game. So Brandy Brook, Don Lothario, and the Caliente twins all shipped on 2x2 lots. And there is at least one, if not 2 more of those condos in the Lothario Caliente neighborhood, which are also on 2x2 lots. So they had them in the game. They just chose not to release them. If we wanted to use them, we would deconstruct one of those lots and then put it in a package and just keep re-uploading it for our own use. And I know that people actually did do that, and I'm kind of enamored with the smaller lots at this point. But yeah, we didn't actively have them, but they did exist. Now, here is our tabula rasa. It's on the 2x2 lot. No need for a whole lot of lawn care, but we are going to do something for it. And one thing is, it had 2 4x5 bedrooms. And it kind of disturbed me that 2 people would have to share and another person would have a room that was equally the size, because that just seemed really unfair. So I really worked with a bunch of configurations, and I came up with one that I'm actually quite satisfied in. Believe it or not, it's not using a spiral staircase, but you do have to use objects on, because move objects on, I should say, because it does require that I get the staircase right up to there in order to accomplish what I need to do. And now the floor plan that I had actually chosen was a 3x5 here, and here almost a 4x4, and another 3x5, leaving this as the bathroom. So we've got 3 good size rooms as opposed to 2 large rooms, one of which need to be shared. Then of course let's just go ahead and put some doorways in, because they need doors. I mean, the fact of the matter is you cannot get into a house without doors, or into a room without doors. There we go. And for the downstairs, and Daisy is here to say hello. Okay, and for the downstairs, see, I told you, I'm going to do primarily an open concept with our little micro bath right there. So this will be the kitchen area and the living / study area. I think that they're going to be okay, although I might separate it just for the sake of creating the idea of load-bearing walls, even though we don't really need it. Yeah, I thought about it for 5 whole seconds and decided to add these two. So this will be the kitchen dining area, and this will be general living. And now let me decorate it. So here is the house with all the finishes on it. I've got a tile from Life Stories as well as a wall texture over here for Jane. This is for Allegra and whatever his name is, Justin, I think. He's actually Rubin's brother in the frat house, so that's kind of cool. And down here, gotta love that light bamboo since it's been fixed. Thank you so much, E Street Angel. And one great thing about the Life Stories, in addition to some seriously fun stuff, is it actually gives us more choices of linoleum, and linoleum tends to be cheap in real life as well as in The Sims. So that's what I've got, and now I'm going to go ahead and spend my simoleons and decorate it. And currently I am sitting at 3,000, so I've got just shy of 4,000 to spend. So here is our cute little house at night, and so let's just go ahead and light it up for the daytime. I like to make sure I light it up at night because that makes sure that it's completely lit for nighttime use. Now, of course, I did like to put a little something so the girls, or well, so the kids can earn a little money. I think that Jane is probably a gardening type, so I wanted her to have that option. And also my floor here is all from Castaway, so these are the literal rows from Castaway. They're bigger and less expensive, and this is the deceptive tree because it doesn't house orangutans, although I would love to have orangutans in this game. That would be amazing. Somebody sure could probably do that, but yeah, we don't have orangutans. That's okay. And so let's take a look inside. Now, I failed to mention in the frat house, but I used a lot of IKEA stuff, and I used it here too because it's pretty fashionable and it's cheap. So here we've got the front living room, and we've got a couple easels, couple bookcases, chessboard, the TV for fun. And now over here in the kitchen, very simple. The only thing that is maybe a little, ooh, I better put a, yeah, do not forget the fire alarm. That could be dangerous, right? Let's get that guy right in there. I got none of my small electronics. They need to go here. Make sure we put this on the outside, and a phone right there. There we go. Okay, so now we've got that. And so everything pretty simple. They don't even have a dishwasher. They're going to have to wash their dishes by hand, and if they use the powder room down here, they'll have to use the kitchen sink. These are the things that you do when you don't have a lot of money. Now this is Jane's room, Allegra's room, and the boys' room, which I do not remember his name. Sorry about that. Okay, and in the other bathroom, of course, this is showing that I can't use it, but I'll be able to once I exit to the neighborhood and re-enter. So we have a one-tile shower and another shower in here. So yeah, they can kind of use it together. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could put the shower door out here, but I didn't want to do that, but you could. And so, yeah, the bedrooms are basically bare bones because I was running really tight of money. My goal was to keep it under $6,900. I came in at right about 200 under, so let's go put them in and see what they think. Okay, I was thinking he was Justin. He is Martin, Jane, Martin, and Allegra. So let's go ahead. Their bank is $69.34. So that leaves them with a couple hundred to spend and, you know, pay bills and hopefully catch some fish. And here they're moving in. Okay, great. And oh, they're like a mutual admiration society. Don't we love that for them? Aw, they really are getting along great. Summer is great to make friends. We're just saying. Wow, like look at the autonomous admiration. Okay. All right. Everybody admires each other. Okay, so let's go do something. Okay, I'm going to have Allegra take a shower. Martin's going to pee. And Jane would like to take a shower, but she can't because Martin was in there. So no, I didn't think they would be able to use it. I just liked the idea of having a separate shower stall. Okay, so all right, we've got some painters, and why don't we watch some sports? There's a, all right, or cooking. Actually, that's a great idea. Allegra, why don't you join her? And Martin, why don't you join as well? Oh, Martin. Okay, well, Martin, you are officially the gardener because you like cuisine. Okay, I think it's going to work for them. It's cozy, it's bright, and you know what? They don't have to live here forever. This is temporary. This too shall pass because it's college. Thank you so much. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I will see you soon in the pixelated world, and that's all I have to say. VK out.